Imagine on a seemingly ordinary day you stumble upon something unusual. Picture yourself in a small, tranquil town where life goes about as routinely as the ticking of a clock. The sun is shining, birds chirping, and there's the hum of life as it unfolds in its unassuming way. But then our story takes an unexpected turn. While you're upstairs cleaning out the attic, a curious sight catches your eye. There, amidst the forgotten trinkets and dusty furniture, lies a mysterious box covered in layers of dust and cobwebs, as if untouched for decades. The box, despite its age and neglect, has an allure that you can't resist. It's locked, but that doesn't dampen your curiosity. Instead, it fuels it. You feel an inexplicable compulsion to open it, an urge you can't ignore. Now, with the mysterious box in hand, a sense of dread fills the air. What could possibly be inside? As our protagonist fiddles with the lock, it clicks open, almost as if it were waiting to be discovered. A hush descends, the anticipation palpable, even as the rusted latch creaks open. Inside, nestled among the dust and the cobwebs of time, our protagonist finds an assortment of peculiar items, each more mysterious than the last. A mirror, its surface webbed with cracks, lies half buried under a layer of dust. It's as if each crack is a testament to an untold story, a fragment of a forgotten past. Next to it, a black feather, its luster dulled by the passing of time. It's a raven's feather, perhaps a symbol of something ominous, or maybe just a relic from a bygone era. Then there's a rusted key, its purpose unknown, its teeth gnawed away by time. The key is a silent promise of a secret waiting to be unlocked. And lastly, an old yellowed photograph of a house that doesn't spark any recognition in our protagonist's mind, yet feels eerily familiar. An uncanny sense of déjà vu washes over them, sending a chill down their spine. The room suddenly feels colder, the air heavier. It's as if the opening of the box has disturbed something ancient, something that was better left undisturbed. The walls seem to close in, the silence of the room broken only by the protagonist's ragged breaths. The photograph feels cold to the touch, almost as if it's absorbing the warmth from their hand. The world outside the room seems to fade away, the only reality being the contents of the box and the suffocating atmosphere. As they hold the photograph in their hand, the world around them seems to flicker. The room goes dark. The silence is replaced by a low whisper, a voice from the shadows. It echoes through the darkness, a chilling directive: return what was taken. With the whisper still hanging in the air, an unseen presence makes itself known. Our protagonist, enveloped by the night's obsidian cloak, feels an inexplicable force nudging them towards the attic door. A palpable tension fills the air, the eerie silence broken only by the creak of the old house and the pounding of their heart. Suddenly they stumble, almost as if pushed by an invisible hand. As they pick themselves up, the whisper grows louder, a cacophony in the stillness. The once familiar surroundings of their home now seem alien, the shadows playing tricks on their eyes. In their hand, the photograph of the house trembles. With each passing second, the image becomes less of a strange relic and more of a distorted mirror. The architecture, the worn-out paint, the cracked window pane, everything falls into place like pieces of a grotesque puzzle. As the protagonist stands at the threshold of their own home, they realize the house in the photograph is their own. The whisper grows louder. Return what was taken. It's a voice that seems to echo from the very walls of the house, a chilling demand that sends shivers down the spine. Our protagonist, their hands filled with the photograph and other mysterious items, feels an irresistible pull towards the attic. It's as if an unseen force is guiding them, urging them to return the items to their original resting place inside the box. Their heart pounds in their chest, each beat echoing the voice's relentless plea. They scramble up the stairs, the whisper morphing into a thunderous roar that fills their ears, their mind, their very soul. Return what was taken. It's a command they can no longer ignore. The house begins to shake. The lights flicker ominously, casting eerie shadows that dance along the walls. Our protagonist reaches the attic, their breath ragged, their hands trembling. And then, silence. No more shaking, no more flickering lights. The box vanished, the whisper gone, but the story remains unfinished.